Hello, students. This video is to show you how to enter a footnote using Microsoft Word, because all my students in all my classes, in all Dr. Torbett's classes, are going to be writing papers. They're assigned to write papers, and you're all going to use Chicago Manual of Style footnotes in order to accomplish the assignment. And you have to enter your citations as footnotes, not in parentheses. And you have to use the Microsoft Word tool to enter the footnotes. You can't enter them any other way in order to fulfill the assignment. And your papers have to be turned in as Word documents. So let me show you how to enter a footnote using Microsoft Word. So let me go ahead and share my screen. So now I'm sharing the screen. And let me go to clear things up a little bit for me. And let me find a Microsoft Word document. Here is one. So this is a manuscript that I'm working on. Some of you have read part of it because I assign it for a class. And I am going to enter a new footnote in it. So first I find the place where I want to enter it. And it is right here, because you can see there is one word quoted, but more than the quoted word, it's the whole idea that I'm taking from a source. So I have to enter a citation. So enter citations for quotes, paraphrases, or specific ideas you take from a source. And they have to be in-text citations, and they have to be specific. But mostly I'm doing this not just for citations, or not specifically for citations, but to show you how to enter a footnote, just how to use the technology. So you go up here to this menu, and you find references, and you click on that. Then you find this here, insert footnote, and you click on that. And you can see that it's footnote 20, and it went automatically to footnote 20. So go back up here to where my cursor was when I hit enter footnote, insert footnote, and you can see it created 20. Why is it 20? Because I'm jumping to the middle of the document, and I've already entered 19 footnotes already before this one. So that's why it's 20. So it automatically does them in order. You don't have to type in the number of the note. You just have to hit insert footnote. If you click on the footnote again, you go back to the space where you enter the citation, and just put your cursor next to the note, and then you start typing in your citation with your little fingers. I don't really like using citation software, and I don't like students to use it because students don't know what the software is doing. I just want them to learn how to do the citations themselves and do them themselves. And that is, you're showing me exactly where to find the idea that you're referring to or the quote you're referring to. So I'm going to start typing in my source. It's Stephen Prothero, comma, because this is a book. I give the author first name first, and then is title, religion matters, colon, and introduction to the world's religions. And then actually I put in my parentheses, but I go back here. Book titles are italicized. They're not put in quotes. Articles, chapters, etc. are put in quotes. The titles of books, whole books, are italicized. So you use your Microsoft Word to make it italic. All right, and then you hit open parentheses, and then you give the publisher. And then used to be you have to put in the place name, but they don't require that anymore. Chicago Manual of Style doesn't require that anymore. So the publisher, comma, copyright date, comma, you find all this on the title page, or sorry, end close parentheses, and then comma, and then the page number you're referring to. Notice how I just put one page number, 8. So don't have lengthy, this is not helpful. 1 to 8. You don't want that because I won't be able to find what I'm looking for. I want just one page number for a specific idea, at the most 2, because maybe what you're saying will go over to a second page. But beyond that is not a helpful citation. So there, I'm done with my citation. If I click on the number again, I go back to where the number is in the text. And if I hold the cursor over that, I can see my citation come up in a little screen. And if I click on it again, I go back down to it. Now, when you turn in your papers, you turn them in as Microsoft Word documents, and I should be able to see your footnotes and click on them. Well, hover over them and see this and see the citation, whatever you've typed in the footnote, and tap on it, and it'll go down to the footnote. If I can't do that, if the footnote is entered as a header or footer or some other way, then that's entered wrong. I don't want you to type them in yourselves. I want you to go to this, look at references, and then hit insert footnote. Part of the reason I'm doing that is because it shows that you've typed it yourself. AI can't use Microsoft Word to enter footnotes. So it puts in something that looks similar, but it's not actually doing it in a way that I can trace it. So this is just one more way to show that you're doing the work yourself by typing in your own footnotes using this tool. So, and the other advantage of this is it puts them in order. And I've seen other ways that their students try to enter them some other ways, header and footers, and that's not good. Don't do that. Use reference and then tap insert footnote. And it spaces it, it numbers it, it formats it for you, but you do have to type in the information. All right, so that is how to put in a footnote. I am going to end the meeting.